Hello and welcome back. Sorry I got so rudely cut off last time. I did not notice that my time was almost up and it ran out. So I'm going to start midway through this one. I am sorry for the interruption, but here we go. The rise of the novel. Prior to the Victorian novel, poetry had been the dominant form of literature. However, changes in class structure saw the novel rise in popularity. As the middle class expanded and more people became literate or able to read, the popularity of the novel exploded. These works also became more accessible or easier for them to get as a result of the Industrial Revolution and the expansion of newspaper and periodical presses, or things that came out every once in a while. Most notably, the works of Charles Dickens were frequently serialized, or put out in small chunks, in newspapers or journals, his first being Pickwick Papers in 1863. As a result of this serialization and a focus on character rather than plot, Dickens' works are sometimes criticized for having weak plots. So not that typical rising action, climax, falling action type of thing. The subject matter of realistic Victorian novels also helped create or increase their popularity. Dickens particularly would portray the lives of working class people, creating characters that the new rising middle class audience could relate to. The realistic Victorian novel focused on characters and themes such as the plight of the poor and social mobility that was being afforded to a new middle class, and the rising middle class were eager to consume these new novels. Evolution of realistic Victorian novel. So these should be like headers, right? Like bold, underline, something like that. When Queen Victoria's reign lasted until 1901, and the literature that was being produced closer to the turn of the century shared a few characteristics with the earlier works of the Victorian era. Those writers at the end of the Victorian era, such as Oscar Wilde and Thomas Hardy. The novelists at the turn of the century continued to explore the problems of English social life, but explored other key themes as well. The greatest departure from the early Victorian era came from these authors' exploration of themes such as sexuality and a focus on the ways in which science and technology would revolutionize the world in the upcoming century. Characteristics of realistic Victorian novels: an emphasis on the here and now, attention to specific action and verifiable consequences. Realists evoke common actions, present surface details, and emphasize the minor catastrophes of the middle class. They employ simple, direct language and write about issues of conduct, or how people act. And characterization is very important. There is often an abundance of characters and social types, so people of different classes and perspectives. So that's it. That's the end of that. Finally, done. I'm sorry that took 33 minutes for me to read everything and go through everything. I hoped it helped you. I'm so proud of you that you were able to finish English 12, Unit 10, and all of your English for the whole 4 years. I'm so proud. If you ever need anything, come to me, ask me. I can always help you, even if you go off to college. I will still check my email. Please let me know if you need anything at all. Even references, proofreading resumes, any of that kind of stuff. Good luck in the future. I will probably miss you very much. I appreciate you all and all the hard work that you've done to make this class successful.